I'm Vas. Welcome back. In the earlier video, I spoke about neuro, the nervous system, and the first letter of NLP. Now I'm going to talk to you about linguistics, which is language. And you know that we make sense of the world in words. Even as a baby, we start to learn mama, papa. And from there, it has always been words. We feel good, bad. So feelings are also described in words. Our thinking is also described in words. Although we see it sometimes in pictures and feelings, we relate them in words so that we can make sense of them. And so we are always communicating with ourselves and others. And so in NLP, we say that when it comes to communication, language, only 7% of language is verbal language. 93% is non-verbal. And we all go to school to master language. For example, if you learn Vietnamese or English or Chinese, you notice that it is so difficult even to master just 7%, and that's the reason why they only teach you verbal language in schools, even in the university. But if you realize, when we are communicating, there are two more components that is coming at you, where we are receiving. But if you're not tuned into it, you will not receive it. And that is tonality and body language. So, I'm just going to give you an example. Just a simple example, the color red. If, let's say, you are wearing a red shirt right now, and I'm saying, red, red, red. Now, what does these three mean? You know what I mean, right? So, when I say red, what do I mean? And that means it's a statement, isn't it? I'm just making a statement. There's no feeling about it. But when I say red, what am I doing? What am I thinking? I'm not approving of it. I don't like that. I don't like you wearing red. And when I say red, what does that mean? I approve of it. I like it. I like that color. So you notice just one word, but the change in tonality and body language means completely different. But if we as human beings are not taught this, and are not able to listen and discern what the meaning of the word is, not just by hearing the word, but the tonality and body language, then we may miss the point. I mean, seriously, miss the point. So the one person that we communicate with ourselves most in our lives is, who is that? It's ourselves, right? So we can't just stop talking to ourselves because, sometimes when we talk to other people, they're not listening. And therefore, who do you talk to? If they're not listening to you, you talk to yourself. So there's a lot of communication going on from within. And the way we communicate with ourselves has an impact on our nervous system. What do I mean by that? If you keep telling yourself, oh, I'm feeling tired today, and I'm feeling so unconfident, and I'm afraid, you keep saying that, there's a part of you that will give you more of that will weaken you. And that's your unconscious. And that's how we found out that the words we say to ourselves when it's negative has a negative impact on us. And at the same time, and if you are an influential person, a parent or a teacher, and you tell the children, the students, that they are stupid, it's going to have an impact on them, and it's going to have a self-fulfilling prophecy on them. And so it is so vicious. Words have an impact on our life. And so we want to be mindful of that. We want to understand language in a way that goes beyond just grammar and simple communication. We want to be able to discern. And one of the ways of understanding this is what we call the meta model. The meta model. What is that all about? It means this. When you are listening to someone, you think you know what they are saying. The trouble is, sometimes they don't even know what they are saying because they did a lot of thinking before they said something in a few words. And so, if you don't know how to listen and discern what the meaning is, then you miss the point. And so, how many times have you said to yourself, can I say that again? Can I say that again? Why would you say that? Because it's impossible for us to communicate exactly the way we are thinking in words out of our mouth, because there are filters that interfere with our communication. And these filters could be good, it could be bad. It could limit our communication, and it could make ourselves correct. Now, whatever it is, there is a confusion, there is a problem, and therefore there is a need to go beyond just normal grammar and language. You've got to go beyond to understand the psychology of language, which is what NLP teaches. Because language has an impact on our nervous system and has an impact on our decision making. And so in NLP, we've got awesome language patterns that teaches you not only to be incisive in asking questions, but also to learn how to get past the resistance of people and speak to the unconscious of the person, especially people that you love who don't understand that you're doing something wrong. You want to be able to get through to them. And that is what we call the Milton patterns. And so many patterns that we have, that when you master, you become an awesome communicator. How many of you would like that? And that's what the NLP program is all about. The language part is so brilliant. And next program, next video, we're going to talk about programming. Okay, so I'll see you soon again.